Hi there, welcome to a video. This is another diecast that I've bought and I have fitted the decals. It's the Canadian Grand Prix of 1997. The winner, Michael Schumacher, in his Ferrari F310B. And it's a brand new model by GP Replicas, and I'll take it out of the box and show you around. I have been critical of GP Replicas models because of their inaccuracies and poor proportions. This model, it's not as bad as the other models that they've made. Apart from potentially the scale probably being more closer to 119 or 120 scale, it is smaller than a lot of other 118s I have in my collection, and the other 1997 McLaren GP Replicas made, that is noticeably smaller and the tyres are smaller. But other than that, this model is not bad. It's, I would say, one of their better models from GP Replicas, and I'll show you around the model. So the first positive is you can actually turn the wheels and tyres. So as you can see, the Goodyear is not mounted at the top. I have rotated the tyres. You can't do that on every GP Replicas model. So it is a benefit. And I've applied the Marlboro decals. That was fun. It has polished the model up a lot. Now, this is the Canadian GP spec. I probably should have waited for the Japanese GP spec. If I do purchase a race spec model, I try to purchase a famous race, one that relates to me, and the Japanese GP was one of Schumacher's probably best races of that year. So, but this Canadian GP spec model is not bad. It does have some really cool bits, and I'll show you around the model. So, the positives about this GP Replicas model is the helmet design is quite realistic, and having fitted the Marlboro decals, it's come out quite well. I've even, apologise for the shaking camera, I'm trying my best. I've even fitted the Marlboro decal on the steering wheel there, and it's got some good detail. To be critical of GP Replicas, I will say that the driver figure's tiny. Like, again, it's like a 6-year-old boy's physique. Like, a Grand Prix driver does not have legs and arms that thin and shoulders that thin. But other than that, it's really good. The negatives I would say about most 18 scale GP Replicas models is the chassis weave is too thick and the fasteners on the chassis are too prominent, but that's kind of what you get on GP Replicas models. The proportions don't look terrible. Again, like I said, the size might be slightly too small. It's definitely my smallest 118 scale model, but apart from that, I would say it's one of their better models, and it's not a model that I'm thinking of selling straight away. I'm happy with it. I'd be interested to see the Japanese GP version, which has the aerodynamic winglets at the back of the side pod in front of the rear tyres. So I'm excited for that. But in terms of GP Replicas, this is definitely one of their better models. It is missing the front aerial there. I'm yet to fit it back after doing the decals. But it's nice that they've at least got some things correct on this model. Like, the helmet is very accurate and it's got very good detailing on the helmet. So props to GP Replicas. And as I zoomed in earlier, the detailing in the cockpit's very good, with lots of photo etch parts, which is a GP Replicas standard, really. So, you know, that's good. So this model, is a model they did release a couple of years ago, but they've relaunched it with a driver figure. And I'm happy with it. I did like 1997 Formula 1. It was one of my favourite seasons. This is an iconic car because I was 7 years old at the time. About 98, 99, I'd started to watch Formula 1 regularly. And of course I had books and models. And do you know what? My first ever model, I think, was this model in a Barago that my mum got for me from one of those shops in the high street. So I had this model by Barago in 124. So that was special. And I had the World Grand Prix game on the N64. It was the 97 season, and I had lots of books on 97. And yeah, so the 97 season is one of my favourite Formula 1 seasons for many reasons. And I think in 97, the cars looked their best. All the liveries were their best. The cars were good. They sounded good. Had a good calendar. It was a very competitive season between so many teams. So yeah, peak Formula 1 in 97 for me. It kind of went downhill a little bit. But the rest of the V10 era was good before Schumacher completely dominated it. So apart from the Schumacher Ferrari dominance, the V10 era was one of the best. But yeah, this is just a quick look. I will be doing another GP replicas versus mini champs video once I've converted the mini champs model. So that would be really good. I'll do a side by side. I might do it this week, but that would be really good there. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope it helps you look at the model up close, and if you are umming and ahhing whether to go ahead with it, I would say this is one of the better GP replicas models. Maybe the Japanese GP version would be the better one to get, but I think this is one of the better models, and the decals have really polished this model and really popped it out, and the paint is really nice, as you can see. The Mini Champs model is a bit tired and old. I don't think the proportions on the Mini Champs model were perfect either. This does look potentially more accurate than the Mini Champs model. So I am happy with this model. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. And if you've got any questions, please fire away in the comments. I'd love to hear. Thank you for watching this video.